All right. Come on over here, man. All right, a brief interview. Yeah, right over here. Well, you got to get on this side. A little bit like dancing. Okay, all right, we're all right now? Okay, what poet sparked your poetic flame? In other words, who inspired you to be a poet?
Miss Burwell introduced me, but the poet that actually, I guess, kept my pen moving, it's too different because there's also spoken word, it's different from poetry, but poetry, I would say it was Langston Hughes. Langston Hughes. And spoken word, it was Lamar Hill. Yeah. Lamar Hill, he's a talented brother from Newark, New Jersey. He lives in Baltimore right now, but man, he's a talented brother, really talented. He's a playwright, which I took on as well. He's not only an artist, but he's an entrepreneur. He wrote 3 plays, is an actor. What captivated me about him was the passion you felt in his poetry. And that was the first poetry CD that I owned. So that was like the first person that I really listened to. And from listening to him so much, I started to sound like him, but then I had to move away so I can get my own voice. Yeah, but those are the 2.
Well, there's a strong connection between plays and poetry. A lot of poets become playwrights invariably. We all know about this guy named William Shakespeare. You ever heard about him? No. You're not too familiar with him? Okay. And of course, Langston wrote poems as well as plays. So it's a long-standing tradition. Is hip-hop a very important influence for you?
Yes. I'm not related to Nas, but Go Get Life is good. Yes, hip hop is definitely important. The stuff that actually is for us and up building us. I think that what's real about hip hop is the facts that comes out of the rapper's mouth. So hip hop is definitely. But I'm an R&B guy. I love R&B, which is why I write a lot of emotional pieces. My first book, Missing Pages Out of My Life, has. It's 80% relationship based. If you're feeling it right now, if you ever felt love or ever got heartbreak, that book, I sold over 10,000 copies of that book out of my book bag. Yes. Thank you.
Okay. Do you think that poetry is a vital tool for education?
Of course. That's without saying. Literacy, language arts. I created my own curriculum out of this book, It Takes a Child to Raise a Village. Informing the youth, showing them different poetry devices and informing them that they are special, because I played a student in my 2-man play that I speak of, and what's really captivating about it is how the teacher introduces poetry, but he also lets the students know that their voices are important. And them expressing themselves is more important, because if you look at the children around now, most of them are always angry, because they aren't as expressive as they should be.
If you had one message for today's youth, what would it be?
I think I said it more than a few times, but a message for the youth, any children out there.
Right here.
Right here?
Yeah,
okay, all right. Well, I have to say, definitely believe in yourself and that you are special. Your voice counts. You are very important. We need you to, if you don't like what you see in the community, you have to make the change. It's up to you. You have to start it. You have to continue on and being a positive person. If your friends are not doing positive, you need to change them. And if you can't change them, you need to change your friends. If you can't change your friends, you need to change your friends.
God bless. Elijah Brown, very talented young man. Come on, give it up for Elijah Brown. Thank you, sir. Come on, Daphne, there you go.